Hello, hello, hello there, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Patsy and Decline.
I'm ducky.sheaboi.
And today we are...
Today, it's a trip down memory lane.
Street walking down memory lane.
Street walking our way through Nara.
Woo! We went to Nara in Japan.
In 2012.
So long ago.
It was so long ago, but really the memories are still just... They're some of my favorite travel memories ever.
For sure.
Yeah. But we stayed for a month, roughly.
Yeah.
You know, if y'all seem to like this video, we're going to review some more places. But one place in particular that just felt like being really in Japanese culture was Nara.
It was my favorite place we went the whole time, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Family vibes.
You guys have food. You got the nature. You got the religious temples and all that jazz.
And the booze.
The booze is the most important part. Well, let's get into it. What's first?
So, I feel like this spot is, if you're in Nara as a tourist or even as someone who lives there, you're probably going to go to Todaiji.
Todaiji.
So this is a temple, Buddhist temple, super, super old. I think it's been rebuilt because it is so old and it's made out of wood. The biggest takeaway, aside from the Buddhist aspect of the park, is the deer.
Yeah. We saw these little kids putting crackers in this other kid's back pocket, and he didn't know the crackers were there, and the deer were chasing him. He was crying.
Yeah, it was so cute. But you know, just there's so much nature around in the park. We have souvenirs from. You want to show them yours first?
This is the Great Buddha Hall, or the Daibutsu-den.
Yes.
It is the largest wooden structure in the world. Can you believe that?
So of course, you know, like we're gonna have statues of Buddhas and Bosatsus, and so just wanted to bring some of that home, you know, because it's a very, very beautiful thing.
I remember feeling so tiny standing next to it. Don't you remember that?
Well, yeah, so beautiful. But then, so our friend Yoko, she took us to this restaurant in Nara that the chicken was raised in Nara, like it was just very, very local food. And the restaurant is called Kamameshi Shizuka. And the photo, it just makes my mouth start watering instantly.
Oh, I remember that little setup there.
Something steamed and the rice gets really crispy at the bottom.
Ooh. At this point when we went to this restaurant, we were a little drunk.
We were.
We did some day drinking.
We were drunk because we went to a brewery, Sakagura, called Harushika. Before lunch, where we had the Kamameshi. Yoko, at the time,
she was breastfeeding.
She couldn't get drunk, so she was like, we're gonna do a big sake tasting. You have to drink everything. And we were like, oh, they're gonna be in little glasses. We're not gonna get drunk. Oh, we were lit. We got so drunk before lunch. I just had a taste for it, thinking about the memories and everything. And I went on their website, and they are actually exporting from Japan. So I was like, oh, maybe we can get it in New York, right? So
we did.
We did.
Thank you, Ducky.
Well, before we show our last location, do you want to have a little sip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And this is like extra dry sake. Here, let's have a little sip.
Ooh. Oh. Excuse me.
Oh, the party started.
The party don't stop till I get there. What? That's not how it goes. No.
Close enough.
Kanpai! Oh. How do Japanese people say? Oishi! Oishi!
And for real, it is so oishi.
It's just a little tiny bit sweet after, but it's so dry.
But it has a zing to it, like that dryness really comes through.
Ooh, God, I love it.
Kind of a theme in Nara is
nature,
Buddhism, Shintoism, family. It's more small city vibe. You're not getting the Tokyo rush around vibes in Nara, right? But the nature, like they really do a good job of incorporating nature in the city. And we went to a place called Isuien Garden. You just automatically get transported to this place where there's water, trees, and just very like specific type of like Japanese styling of the trees. It's just so...
Oh yeah, that was such a peaceful day.
Kanpai.
Kanpai again. We saw so many school children at this place too.
That's what I love about the Japanese school system. You know, every school system is going to have its own issue, whatever, but Japanese kids get to go to these beautiful locations, get a chance to like connect and relax and everything. And I remember this view, like the maples, the traditional Japanese architecture, the Shinto influence that's going on. I just, take me back, please.
What are some of the more crazy memories you have of Japan?
Probably the coolest, not coolest, but the most like badass time we ever had sex was when we were like, we're going in that bathroom at the Tokyo airport and we're gonna...
Because it was a long time. Well, anyway.
But in general, Japan is a place where you can go and you can get modern convenience and whatnot, but I feel like you can go to Japan and really not feel stressed.
It's not just modern convenience. They're on the cutting edge of most technological...
It's easier to get around Japan because their train systems are so much better. It just doesn't feel as overwhelming as like the States where you have to drive and drive and drive or be on a train for super long because they have the bullet trains, you know.
And it was super easy getting around Tokyo, surprisingly, since I don't speak the language, but you did.
Tokyo to Kansai area, we were on a overnight bus. That was the cheap option, so that's what we did, but I don't recommend it. Japan, y'all's buses are small.
Oh, God.
My big American body I was like, oh my God.
My heaving bosoms.
But yeah, I mean, we have like we said, we stayed there for a month, so we're gonna be going into some different areas too. We have way more memories in Kansai area to talk about, and then we can talk about Tokyo, Yokohama. It's just, I get so emotional talking about it, honestly. I love it so much. I miss it.
I miss it too. We're gonna go back soon.
We should go back soon.
And we'll be seeing you guys there. Thank you so much for joining us, and sayonara!
Let's do the ending again.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time!
Sayonara! Oh, kanpai one more time.